Their generosity assists each participating school and supports the maintenance of students.
So awesome job. Congratulations. How did it feel out there?
Pretty good. It's really nice.
When did you know that you were going to be able to hold the second place girl off? You were jousting with her kind of over, throughout the whole race. When did you know you had the race in hand?
I don't know. Like at the end, I knew I was gonna have a little kick, but I didn't know she was gonna have a kick too. So I was just like hoping, I guess, like just trying to stay in front, and that's the only thing I can do. Try my best.
First state title in Seton Catholic school history. What does this mean to you and to your teammates?
I think it feels pretty good. I mean, we got first again. We hit a lot of rough bumps. Like we had COVID, so we had a late start to the season. It was not good. We had many injuries throughout, but ramping up, I mean, we got there.
What do you think allowed this team to endure all of that and to persevere and eventually come out on top?
Just our attitude. Like as a team, we did a retreat and it brought us together, and most of our teammates already knew each other prior. We raced competitively with Whisper Running, but yeah, from there we just built on that. Our relationship and our competitiveness really took a stride.
Where'd you go on the retreat?
We went to Pacific City.
All right. Was that before the year or during the year?
Right before. First, practice.
Nice.
So.
What kind of legacy do you think this team has left at Seton Catholic, making school history?
Hopefully a big one. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's the best we've done so far. Really good racing, really competitive. We've all tried our best, so we're going to say goodbye to Lara. She's a senior. She's did amazing over the years. It's going to be a tough loss, but next year we'll see who we have, and hopefully we'll be able to take it.
Awesome. Because your team has made school history. I believe this is the first state championship at Seton Catholic. What does it mean for you as a senior to be able to hold that trophy and bring this to your school?
It's surreal. I couldn't ask for anything more to finish off my senior cross-country season. Technically last year we did the virtual thing, but yeah, virtual state champ doesn't compare to being up there standing on the podium together and being able to share the whole experience. It's an amazing way to send off my last cross-country season.
I was going to ask about that. How much does this mean getting this kind of big meet at the end versus last year? What was the feeling coming into today, and how excited were you for this experience?
I was so excited. Obviously there's nerves, but a lot of it was excitement because the whole team, we knew we were the best, and we just had to come out and show everyone that we were the top, and we came out and represented Seton Catholic, and it's amazing to be a part of that, and part of the legacy.
Alexis mentioned this a little bit. There were a few injuries, a few ups and downs. What do you think allowed you girls to overcome that and finish so strong here at the state meet?
So we went through the washer. We got through COVID. Most of us got COVID, and then we had injuries, and it was a lot. But I think it was just probably the size of the team. We knew we were small, and we knew we had to stick together, and there was not a lot of room for mistakes. So we all knew we had every day to show up and be there for each other and go out there and do our best. There's nothing else here.
When did you know that this was going to be a good day during the race? Was it, at the starting line? Was it looking back and seeing how close your top four and even your fifth were?
Yeah, I think it was probably the races leading up to this, especially districts, because the district meet this year looked different. It was all four districts combined, and so it was a big meet already. And so once we had that, we knew we had the experience as a small team in a big race, so we knew we could come out to state and finish it off. So yeah.
Tough race out there. Take me through it. How did it feel?
It was really rough. first mile we're pretty packed up. Came through way too fast. It was like a 4:50 or so. It didn't feel horrible, but I mean, it was just too fast. And as soon as we like came around here, for like the 2 laps, it was just horrible. We we like strung out too, because Cooper kind of took off. I kind of went after and people were behind me. And then the wind was just awful. I mean, this course is just really slow this year. And I mean, if you look at the wind and you look how strung everything out was, I mean, it makes sense. But
Did you expect it to be windy like that? It really hadn't been that way this morning.
I was not expecting this at all. I mean, if you look at previous years, it was like usually the way this race goes is there's not a lot of wind. People kind of pack up and they work together, run fast times. But it was just nothing like that today. It was the complete opposite, essentially.
Last question: How do you feel about the season?
I feel really good. I mean, it's pretty much everything I wanted. I mean, I really worked really hard all the entire summer, you know, and it's really paid off. I mean, I've been winning big races. I took a solid runner-up spot today, so I mean, it's really all I had in me. So can't be disappointed, you know. So.